Yo, vintage got the boom back.
Welcome to the Fantasy Savvy Weekly Show with your host, Steve D'Angelo, discussing high-stakes fantasy football, NFL picks, and much more. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What's up, guys? Fantasy Savvy, Steve D'Angelo, impromptu show. Going through my FAAB. It's Wednesday night, NFC, FFPC, 1 week left. So going to go through some of my teams. I probably won't be talking too much, but I'll talk about some pickups here and there. But you guys can kind of get a look at of how I'm sorting my teams out, how I'm setting my lineups, what guys I'm going for this week, how I'm going to, what kind of defenses. So, you can kind of look inside. Again, won't be talking too much, but just to kind of give you guys an idea of high stakes fantasy football and what we're looking at in week 14 with 6 teams on a bye. So we'll get into it. We'll just kind of go through the process here. I got to put my kids to bed in a little bit. Watching some college basketball as well. I saw UConn just beat Baylor, but we got an hour. We got 59 minutes to the deadline for NFC. I'm not even halfway through my teams yet. And then I got to do FFPC. Got a few teams left in the playoffs there. So we'll do that as well. And then RT Sports, that's not till midnight. And then FFWC, that deadline is 11 o'clock. So Wednesday night, obviously a huge FAAB night in high stakes fantasy football. So let's see what we got here. Going through the teams. This team you could see here. Have McCaffrey, he's out, so we'll be dropping him. A good thing I got Garendo backing him up. Let's see. We could throw Nick Chubb in there. We need a defense. We got the Bengals against Dallas, not bad. But let's see what's available in this league specifically. We could drop McCaffrey here. We can drop Deontay Johnson, just suspended today for refusing to go on the field. Texans D, who do they get the rest of the way? After the bye, get Miami, Kansas City, Baltimore. So not really great. I mean, they're pretty much droppable. Bengals D, I mean, they're horrible. But if you look at their freaking schedule, Dallas, Tennessee, Cleveland, and then I got to stop talking because I got to get these pickups done in an hour. But you guys could just follow along for the next hour, whatever. Just kind of see what I'm doing. But Bengals D, I mean, look at their schedule. Tennessee and Cleveland is not bad. You get freaking Levis and Jameis, the king of pick sixes. So I know their defense has been horrendous, but even against Pittsburgh, they had 10 points. So it's not bad. And then, week 17 against Knicks, who's pretty smart with the ball, isn't the best. But, even this week against Cooper Rush, I don't mind them. But let's see what's out there in this league specifically. And I have $30 left. Last week of FAAB. Obviously, I'm dropping McCaffrey. He's, on the IR, out the rest of the fantasy season. And I have Garendo, which is good. McCormick, looking like a pickup this week. So let's put him in there. This guy kind of reminds me of Devin Singletary, the way he runs. Undrafted free agent. I don't even know what college he came from. Honestly, the first time I saw him was 2 weeks ago. And then last week he played a little bit more and he looked pretty good. So, let's put in, I doubt we'll get him. I mean, we could get him. Every league is different. 20, and there's another FAAB on Saturday. So save a couple bucks for that. But let's see what else is out here. Obviously, if I had more money, I would spend up a little bit more. But I have $30 left. Some that could get him, could not. Deontay Johnson suspended. Do I want to hold him? Could go after Wicks here. But Romeo Dobbs did practice, or like it sounds like he could be back. So might not be terrible. I mean, Wicks was kind of like, fourth as far as routes run, snap percentage with all those guys healthy. Really nobody else. Let's see if there's any tight ends. Cole Kmet, likely's not a bad one, but I'm pretty strong at tight end. I got Kittle and Kraft, so I don't need a tight end. Is there anything else I could cut here? I mean, I guess I could keep Deontay Johnson. I mean, they suspend him the one game. Maybe they expect him to try to produce. Maybe they give him a shot next week. Who the hell knows, right? I mean, I'll decide on that on Saturday. For now, I'm just going to go after – I'll put 25 in here for McCormick. All right, let's move to the next team. And we got $2 left with this team. Oh, look at this team. Holy shit. With $2, I might not be able to field a lineup this week with this team. All right, who do we got at running back? We got Trey Benson, receiver. Brian Thomas will put in there. McLaurin on a bye. We have to put Leggett in there. We have the Titans D. Okay, picked them up last week. That was smart. And for the flex, we have looks like Noah Gray is my best flex here. So the running back situation is rough. We need a quarterback. We can drop Khalil Herbert probably. And yeah, we could drop Khalil Herbert. So let's see who we got at quarterback in this league. And oh man. Well, Cooper Rush, top dog there. And let's drop Khalil Herbert. And who else we got? We got Aiden O'Connell. So who do you guys prefer this week? Do you prefer O'Connell or Rush? O'Connell, 300 yards last week, gets Tampa, good matchup. And then I got to go Bryce. So I, got some decent options here. I kind of like Cooper Rush against the Bengals. I don't know. I like O'Connell too with Myers and Bowers, but CeeDee Lamb might not even play. I had this in another league where I had Rush over O'Connell. Let's put O'Connell over Rush in this one. Even Bryce Young, man. 21 and 28 points. 21 against the Chiefs. Philly's defense has been really tough. I don't know. There's something about Cooper Rush. Ever since I started him when he had 0.45, I've had a tough time trusting. But 29-24 and then 15 against the Giants. Yeah, let's go with Bryce. Fuck it. All right, that's it. We got $2, so we'll spend $1 there. We'll save the other one for Saturday. All right, next team. Another disaster here, it looks like. Breece Hall, we don't know if he's going to play. He could get shut down. Good thing I have Braylon Allen backing him up. So just in case he is out, I'm good there. See Braylon Allen right there. Could throw Njoku into the flex here. And I have Chargers D against the Chiefs. Not the best. But yeah, look at all these guys on a bye. I mean, I have 3 quarterbacks in this team. Nix, Daniels. Good thing I have Mayfield. Mayfield a little bit banged up, but should play. That's the importance of having good depth, Decent team. Even if Breece misses, I got Allen. Leggett, not the best against Philly. Shakir, Tyreek, Kittle, Njoku, and then the Chargers D. Let's see if I can get a better defense here. I mean, Chargers D against the Chiefs is not bad. I'll take that. I mean, they're legit D. 19 against Atlanta last week. Not great before that, but still, they can make some plays here. Who do I want to drop? I guess Adonai Mitchell. All right, let's see what's available here. Let's take a look at the defenses. Got $20 here. And we got the Tennessee Titans against Jacksonville. Pretty nice. I like that. The Bengals against Dallas, but prefer Tennessee against Mac Jones. No big time free agents here. I don't know that I'm seeing. Obviously, Sincere McCormick once again. Noah Gray's out there. Interesting. Quarterbacks, I'm good. I can roll with Baker. So let's go after Tennessee. We will drop. I don't want to drop the Chargers D. So let's just drop Adonai Mitchell. I mean, I thought he was going to do more last week. Didn't do shit in his opportunities, with Josh Downs out playing more in the slot, dropped a couple passes. I think he dropped a touchdown as well. So a little bit of a rough game for Adonai there. We'll go 14 on the Titans. And if I don't get him, I'll just go with the Chargers. That's fine. And then what did I want to do? Sincere. I'm probably not going to get him. Should I put a bid in for him? Who am I dropping though? I'm good. I mean, you got freaking Madison probably coming back. Zamir White. Like, how long is Sincere McCormick going to last? Like, he'll still be in a committee. Is he going to full out take the job? Probably not. So I'll just stay and put here, and let's just go with the Titans, $14, and move on to the next one. All right, $10 on this team. As you can see, I spent most of my FAAB already. I've been burning it. McLaurin on a bye here. Let's hope Keon Coleman gets back this week. Freaking wrist injury. He has been out for the last, 3 weeks, including the bye. So he hasn't played in like a month, this guy. Last played in week 9. Yeah. So it's week 14. We'll see if he's back. He was starting to heat up. If not, I can go Dontavian Wicks. I got James Conner. So let's put James Conner in the flex there. Tight end, I'm stacked. I even got Kyle Pitts down here. Kraft, Noah Gray. I got Hawkinson. So we'll mess with that later. And then quarterback, we got Josh Allen, Richardson on the bench. And then we'll see if Breece Hall plays this week. On this team, I do not have him. I can go Vidal. Actually, I could just throw Connor in there, and then I could throw one of the tight ends. So we'll see what happens with Breece Hall. But this team is pretty good right now. Vikings D against Atlanta. I'll take that. Again, Adonai Mitchell, I can drop him. I only have $10 on this team, but you always want to check to see what's out there. QJ, man, he's been rough. All those drops against Baltimore, 3 points against freaking Atlanta. Pretty solid before that. I mean, would I rather have him over Adonai? Probably. So maybe I'll try to add him and drop Adonai. Or Sincere. Maybe I'll go for Sincere. How am I running backs here? Breece, Achane, Connor, Estime, Benson, Vidal. Quarterbacks. Any defenses out here? Still go with the Vikings. Rest of the way for the Vikings, we have Atlanta, Chicago, Seattle. So kind of like that. And then Green Bay week 17 isn't the best. So maybe I should add another defense here. Week 17. Ooh, the Titans get Jacksonville again. So yeah, it'd be nice to add the Titans D again here. Miami's D is playing good ball too. They get Cleveland in week 17. Interesting. So I'm kind of looking ahead here. I could add McCormick, but I kind of like having that extra defense to play the matchups with. I mean, I could roll with Minnesota the whole way, but again, that week 17 matchup against Green Bay isn't the best. Although they could give me 7-8 points. I could just roll with them. That's not bad. $10. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Likely's out there. Contavious Sanders. The Titans D. I mean, I'm not gonna go goo gaga over them. Dolphins D against Cleveland. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand put for now. You know what? I'll just stand put for. I mean, I guess I could go for QJ. Hope for a bounce back. I think he's slightly better than Adonai, right? I mean, what's Adonai's doing? Nothing. Maybe QJ gets hot again down the stretch. I'll put $5 on it. All right, next team. That team was pretty, well off, so I didn't have to make any crazy pickups. This team, $3. No backup. I got to get another quarterback. Bo Nix and Drake May. This is the disaster. I have no tight end unless Ferguson makes it back this week. And the news on Ferguson is, I mean, he's been out the last 2 weeks. He's had that concussion. We'll see if he gets back. So I may need a tight end. I can wait till Saturday. I can grab one now. I can grab, drop Khalil Herbert here. I also need a quarterback. I could drop John Mechie. Don't need him either. And even Ladd may not play. But I have DJ Moore here on the bench. And 23 points. Obviously, that wasn't a smart move. But I have Pickens, Ladd, and Nakua and T. Higgins. So, you can't really blame me. I'm pretty stacked at receiver there. But I guess we'll put him over Ladd for now. And then let's see. Let's just see what quarterbacks we can grab. We definitely need a quarterback. Let's see. Joe says, good luck next 4 weeks, Steve. Appreciate it. Joe says, Arizona and Tennessee, Steve. Tennessee week 14 and 17, 15 and 16. And he says, Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, did bump up O'Connell there. I mean, I kind of like him against Tampa. Man, he looked pretty good last week. He looked kind of poised. So I call him like Tom Brady 2.0. Obviously, he's like a depressed Tom Brady. But, he just has got that old school game. Just stands in the pocket and trying to sling it. Doesn't run, obviously, at all. But he played pretty good. And he's got Bowers. He's got Jacoby Myers. And it seems like he's progressing a little bit, too. So, yeah, Joe, I kind of agree. I think Aiden O'Connell might be the call there. All right, let's see here. We need a quarterback in this league. And O'Connell, he is out there, baby. So let's try to grab him. I don't know if we'll be able to get him for $1. Probably not. We'll back him up with Cooper and then Bryce. Oh, shit. Messed that up. Got to click this little guy over here. Cooper and then Bryce. And then bang. All right, so we'll have $2. Maybe I should go 2 on O'Connell. Maybe. All right, let's see if I can get him for $2. I'll have $1 left. Seattle D. Oof, God. Actually, they're playing much better. I mean, they've kind of turned it around like Arizona of late. They get Green Bay, they get Arizona this week, then Green Bay, Minnesota's not bad, in Chicago. So their schedule's pretty solid down the stretch, actually, Seattle. And using them this week is not bad against Kyler Murray either. They had 21 against him 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, I mean, I was so off on McDonald and that Seattle defense early in the year, but they've kind of really turned it around. We're at 9-18. Still got to work through a lot of lineups. Still got to get into FFPC. Let's go back to this team real quick. Oh, yeah, I needed a tight end, right? Possibly. Let's look at the tight ends. Schoolmaker. I guess I could grab him in case Ferguson's out and just start one of those against Cincinnati. That's pretty solid. Jatavian Sanders I like, but I don't know if he's going to be back from his concussion. I mean, the guy landed on the top of his freaking head. So he was out there today, wore a red non-contact jersey. So probably just needs to clear, some protocols with that neck injury. But going with Schoolmaker against the freaking Bengals, And then, worst comes to worst, Ferguson plays. Maybe it's a little bit of a split now because Schoonmaker's playing a little bit better, but I would think Ferguson kind of would, bump back here. I need to drop somebody here. Oh yeah, Mechie. Drop Mechie. All right, so we'll put a buck on him. But I'm gonna, you know what? I want to save a buck for Saturday, just in case. So there we go. So there we go. Tight ends set, and let's go to the next team. All right, no Jaden. I mean, I have a lot of Jaden Daniels. I have a lot of Drake May. I have a lot of Lamar. Well, mostly I have Allen, Jaden, May, Richardson, and Daniels. Like those are my quarterbacks in most of my leagues. Good thing I have Purdy here. Even though last week was a disaster, but that was in the snow. Got Debo. That's not looking great either. Let's put in Worthy. Olave is not ready to come back yet. Najee. Let's put him in over Dowdle. He may catch a bunch of passes though. But for now, I'll put him in because that could be a shitty game script for Dowdle where he's not really running a lot. I think I prefer Najee over him. It's close. We'll see if Bucky gets out there this week. Laporta, Kraft, but this team's pretty much set. Even though Nico on a bye, Terry on a bye, Daniels on a bye. We're looking pretty good, looking pretty decent. We'll see if CD gets out there this week too. He's a little bit banged up, but it sounds like Jerry instead with the extra day. Monday Night Football, he should be out there. All right, let's see. Let's just see what's out there in this league. $8. I mean, again, Adonai Mitchell. I could just drop him again. I kind of want to see if Olave can get back out there. So I kind of want to hold him. I don't mind, dropping Adonai Mitchell at this point. I could, should I stack another defense or should I go for Sincere? Pretty good at running back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 starting running backs on this team, so don't really need Sincere McCormick. I mean, maybe he becomes a thing though, But I think the Vikings defense again. I don't mind using them all the way the rest of the way. If there's one defense you could say is freaking Cincy against Cleveland. And Tennessee 15-16, as bad as they've been. And then the Titans obviously get Jacksonville again in week 17. New Orleans this week is a good play against the Giants. Washington, Green Bay, Vegas. But I'm not going to run out and go get them. I should be concentrating on this a little bit harder, but I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of kind of what this looks like when you're doing high stakes fab on a Wednesday night, going through your teams, trying to just set your lineups, first draft, set your lineups, get things filled, see what you need for the week, see what's available. I kind of start with this ownership percentage, and then, you can look at the points too, obviously as well. Because some of these guys like Sincere McCormick's not going to pop up on the owner percentage, but you just kind of have them in your head. He's one of those guys that's out there this week. That could be a thing the rest of the way. We don't really know. And then, maybe you're looking to grab some handcuffs as well. Like if you have Barkley and Gainwell's out there and you have some trash, like an Adonai Mitchell, like adding a Gainwell kind of makes sense at this point. You can get him for nothing. Marshall Lloyd, who the hell knows when he's coming back. Kendrick Miller, Dennis Allen, still has him locked up in his basement somewhere, I think. So $8 left. I don't know. What should I do here, boys? Let's just drop Adonai, and I guess we'll go for Sincere here. We'll just see if we can get him for like $5. Probably not, but worth a shot, I guess, right? And anything else out here? Noah Brown, Mike Williams, Tolbert, a bunch of trash. Brandon Cooks is not bad, actually. Not a bad one. This week is not a bad start either, actually, against Cincinnati. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could use a receiver. I have 7 receivers. Running backs are set. I don't know. I guess I'll back up Cooks. I'd rather have him than Adonai Mitchell at this point. And tight ends, Disley. But I got Laporta, Likely, and Kraft, so I'm good. Disley's been okay. Schultz had a good game last week, but all these guys are inconsistent. Even Gesicki now with Higgins back. Chig, I had high hopes for him, but he's an athletic freak. I just don't think he's being utilized right. But it's probably not going to happen this year for him. All right, let's move to the next team. $5 left here. Let's set this lineup real quick. Tank Dell on a bye. We got Christian Watson. This is a good team. Love, Barkley, Gibbs, Pickens. This team is set this week. Achan. We got Philly D against Carolina on the bench. Perfect. Who do we go at tight end? Kate Otton's kind of been slowing down a little bit. Tucker Kraft had a nice game last week. Do we chase the points? Shootout game. I don't mind using Tucker Kraft. Kate Otten against the Raiders looks good too. Again, we have Adonai Mitchell there. Trevor Lawrence on the IR, so let's get rid of him. We got to get a backup quarterback on this team. Yes, Trevor Lawrence is out, so we need a backup quarterback. So let's go. Well, let's look at the rest of the way here. Derek Carr, Giants, Washington, Green Bay, Vegas. Tom Brady 2.0. Tampa, Atlanta, Jacksonville, New Orleans. Pretty good schedule for O'Connell, man. I mean, that's a pretty nice schedule. Then Bryce Young playing good football too. Dallas, Arizona, Tampa. Shit. I kind of want to go with Bryce Young. I like the way he's playing. He's the number 1 freaking pick in the draft. Then we'll go Derek Carr, and then we'll go Tom Brady. You guys like that? I mean, kind of going with O'Connell here. I mean, Bryce Young. Running a little bit. 30, 20, 17. Had a rushing touchdown the week prior. Pretty good schedule after this week. I'm not going to use them obviously this week. Hopefully I don't ever use them because I have Jordan Love. But and maybe I'll add, one more quarterback just in case. But probably not. And then we'll drop Lawrence. Save that. And we'll see what else is out there real quick. Parker Washington, not bad. Mechie. Tight end, we're stacked pretty much. Defense. We got Eagles. We could drop the Bears. What is the Philly schedule down the stretch? Carolina, Pittsburgh, Washington, Dallas. Not a great schedule. Well, not bad. I mean, their defense is good enough it could produce. I mean, they haven't really been doing much. 7-9-5. So you're kind of looking for those big time matchups, those big time point explosions, from some of these defenses. Green Bay, good defense. I'd like to add another defense here. The question is, which one do I want to add? Jacksonville, Cincy, Indy, Jacksonville. Jacksonville for the Tennessee defense is pretty good. I think I'm going to add the Green Bay defense, though. I kind of like the way they're playing. I'm not going to use them this week. I'll use Philly. Let's drop the Bears. I don't like the Bears' schedule down the stretch. San Francisco, Minnesota, Detroit, Seattle. Not the best. And their defense is kind of falling off. Eberflus is gone now. He was their, I mean, say what you will. He's kind of coached that defense up. They've had some injuries. Brisker's been out. He kind of lost the team too. So I don't know if the defense is going to play better without him. Probably be about the same. But let's see who's Cleveland's got. No, definitely not. So yeah, Tennessee and then Cincy again. Their schedule is pretty good. Cleveland, Tennessee, the next 2 weeks. But we'll go with the Titans. And then we'll go Cincy. All right. Let's see here. Anything else out there that is intriguing? Sincere McCormick once again. But is there anybody else to drop? Yeah, Adonai Mitchell. Maybe I could pick up Estime. I mean, Javonte Williams has been so bad. He just stinks, but he stays on the field because he could block. McLaughlin actually, the way he ran last week, maybe they kind of give him more burn, but he's done this before, and then he does nothing again. I mean, who would you rather have, Estime or McLaughlin? I guess McLaughlin. At least he stays on the field, right? But my running backs. I did lose Dobbins on this team. I had Dobbins. I cut him last week. But these three guys, it's like impossible to play over them unless there's an injury. Am I on the time? 9:30. Let's see. You know what? I'll go for Jaleel. You know what? Fuck it. Maybe Peyton starts to give him a little more juice down the stretch. I don't really need Adonai Mitchell. I got Watson, Shakir, Pickens down should be back. Tank Dell. Yeah, I don't really need him. Let's go Buck, and then we'll go Estime. We'll get one of these Broncos backs. All right, that should wrap that team up, right? Joe says Bucky should be good to go. He says stay away from that backfield. I think are you talking about Denver? Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I'm just kind of taking a shot. You're trying to maximize my teams. And he says, you don't go over any teams on Tuesday. No, I kind of do my process on Wednesday, and I kind of always nail it down. I do like a brief thing maybe on Tuesday once in a while, but for the most part, I just kind of knock it all out on Wednesday. I usually start my process about 7, sometimes 8, depends what I'm doing with the kids. But I usually can knock it all out, between FFPC and NFC. If I have 2 hours, I can kind of knock it all out. And I'm coming down to the deadline now, so I might have to sign off here as I'm trying to do a show. It's kind of, killing my time a little bit. But I thought this would be cool. Bring this baby out a little bit, give you guys an idea of what's going on in the high stakes game. And all right, let's go to the next team. $17 for this. Taylor on a bye. Kenny Walker, been a disappointment. Again, million tight ends on these teams. This team's in trouble at receiver. DeMarcus Robinson. Oh my God. Let's go with Jordan Love over Herbert this week. I also have Mayfield. I got Njoku as well. I got Njoku, Kraft, and Bowers on this team. Jeez. Nico on a bye. Good team here. Taylor on a bye. I don't really want to go with DeMarcus Robinson. Vikings D again. My boy Cameron Dicker, the kicker, killing it. Very solid. I got Gainwell here because I have Barkley, as you can see. Actually, this team I have Barkley too. I think Gainwell's gone in this league though. Yeah, somebody has him, or else I would have added him already. All right, guys. I think I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to let it roll. You guys can watch if you want. You can sign off if you want. I'm going to go to about 10. Let's see if I can finish this baby up. That's it. Put on some music, and we'll rock this out. I got to go into turbo mode now. All right, here we go. You got Cooks and Mechie there. You know, I'm sorry, Cooks and Parker Washington. Case Robinson, we'll see. Maybe we'll go Robinson and see if he plays this week. Doesn't look like he's getting suspended. Just checking my defense here. I see some guys, they carried 3 defenses. I kind of like that strategy. And at this point in the game, it kind of makes more sense to do that. So maybe on Saturday, I'll kind of clean that up a little bit. Because, some of these like receivers, you're not going to freaking use. $1 on this team. Oh, my God. Let's see what this lineup looks like. This could be a disaster. We got Stafford. Oh, we got Garendo, baby. Nice. Where did he go? Let's go Tucker Kraft. I don't know what happened to this team here. All right, let's go Garendo. Joe says Bucky should be out there this week. I agree. He's a tough mofo. Bills D against the Rams. Let's go with the Eagles. Let's take out Kraft. Let's take out Gray. Let's put in Kraft. We got Pacheco. Another week back. Should be better. Pretty good team here. Let's go J Love over Stafford. And this team's pretty well off this week, even with the $1. So I just need a kicker. I have to get a kicker this week. And then this team's got enough depth to make it through. Plenty of receivers, 3 tight ends. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to pick a kicker here and ride that out the rest of the way. John Parker Romo, baby. Let's go. John Parker Romo. We'll go Jason Sanders, Philly, Packers. All right, that should do it. So that is our last $1 on this team. But again, this team is set. We need a kicker this week. So that's it. All right. $19 on this team. No A-Rich. We got J Love with Drake May. Again, 3 quarterbacks. Jaden Reed on my bench last week. That was a mistake. He only had, 2 catches, but 2 for touchdowns, whatever, 3 catches he had. Again, I got Pickens, McConkey, Higgins. Who the hell did I put in over him, though? Oh, DK Metcalf. Guess you can't blame me too much. Stick with Njoku or go with Kraft. We'll make that decision later. This team is in pretty good shape. Could get a stronger defense this week besides the Bills. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. I could roll with the Bills, man. They're just a solid defense in general. 12 against San Fran. I could just roll with them. I don't really need to use another defense. I mean, Tennessee against Jacksonville. Are they going to be better than the Bills? I don't know. Who the hell knows, right? Zona's got a pretty decent schedule. New England, Carolina, and the Bills do get the Lions next week, but then they get New England and the Jets, so their schedule is nice too. And again, I wouldn't even mind using them against the Lions, but there's probably some better matchups. $19. Who am I dropping here? Ontavian's out there. And Sear once again. I got Abdullah and a Madison. I could get the whole Raiders backfield if I want. I don't know if I really want to drop. I mean, I guess I could drop Abdullah. I guess Sincere kind of is going to be better than him. Who the hell knows? Could drop Likely. He had a nice game last week. He caught that touchdown late though. I'll just hang on. Just we'll come back to this team on Saturday. $12, Sticky Bandits, because I had Marv. Remember Home Alone, Marv. Sticky Bandits. The only league I took Marv in. I hated taking him at the 12 spot in the first round. Just thought it was too high. I just wanted to get at least one share, and I stacked him with Murray, but it hasn't been that great. The rest of the team's pretty good. Nakul was out for a while. He's back. Cortland's out this week, so we got to go Sutton. Mixon's out this week. So we put in Najee in that slot, and then we put in looks like Noah Gray. I'm playing 12 personnel this week with McBride and Noah Gray. So good team. This team is probably not going to do anything, though. I think I'm in like third or fourth. It sucks. You could have, this is a pretty talented team, but with Montgomery, Mixon, McBride, Puka's injury hurt, obviously. Harrison and Murray were kind of weird. I added Herbert later on. So Chargers D is not the best this week. Let's see. We need an explosion at defense. We need a lot of points from this team this week. 942, baby. We have 5 teams left. Then we got to cut over to FFPC. So let's see. Saints or Tennessee? I kind of like the Saints, man. I don't know what it, Mason hasn't hit the IR yet. Should I drop his ass? High ankle sprain. Yeah, just drop him. Saints, and then we'll go Tennessee. Garendo's out there, but one of the few leagues out there's no chance in hell I'm getting him with $12, so it's not even worth putting a bid in. I mean, I guess I could, by some miracle, I get him, but there's no chance. I'm not even gonna waste my time here. You know what? Fuck it. I got to take a shot, right? I mean, so let's replace these with Adonai.
love my nigga, he black. I take the life of anybody trying to change what's left. And through all of that, a nigga ain't scared of death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death.
All right, and then we'll go.
In my life, man, I'm trying to make grand open the gate. In the rap business, do things for the kids. Feel the jungle gym behind the crib so they can enjoy youth. CDRs and VCRs.
Back those up.
And big screen CDs, nigga, please. Don't make me have to risk my freedom. We want our whole life for this. You get your shit.
All right. All right, looks good. Let's keep it moving here. Khalil. Packers in for Skins. They heard they're going back to the Skins soon. Kraft. We'll see if Kincaid gets back. Still probably like Kraft anyway. Allen, Bucky, Kenneth. This team is looking good. Gibbs. Sutton Taylor on a bye. Let's see what we got as far as money. $52. 9:45 on the clock. Cutting it short here. We'll get it in. We'll get it in. I don't need Washington D. Go back to McCormick. All right, this team's pretty well off. I don't, there's nothing really out on the wire. Najee. Let's go to Tua against the Jets. This team's going to come up short too. Not a great team. I think it's like 8th overall. But, I like to just play to the end. Do the best I can. Stack these teams as best I can. Because obviously you got the consolation prizes as well. Even if you don't finish, even if you don't advance to the championship round, you got the consolation prizes. So I play to the end. I could drop Ricky Pearsall. He's doing absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to maximize stuff here. I mean, I don't know. I don't need to worry about this team too much right now. $18. Let's just keep it moving. Time purposes. $2 on this team. Let's go Khalil. We drop Deontay. $2. $2. This team's okay for now. Let's move it on to the next one. Jeez, Daniels, May, and Knicks all on a bye. Got to go Jonathan Brooks with Gibbs. We go Waddle. We go Michael Wilson, I guess. We need a quarterback. We're going to drop Justice Hill, looks like, or QJ. I guess we got to drop QJ. Or no, freak, I got to make a decision here. 949. Somebody got O'Connell in this league? Oh, no, there he is. Damn, who am I dropping here? I'm gonna drop Wilson. I don't know. He's been playing pretty damn good though. Shit. I hate this. I always forget to press this button over here. All right, next team, baby. 2 left, and we go to FFPC. They have just enough time. Cortland Sutton, Tyler Lockett, throw Ingram in there, or Noah Gray. We'll figure that out later. Vikings D. This team's got Herbert. We got 4 quarterbacks in this team. Chargers D and Vikings D. $3 on this team. Can't spend much. Just wait till Saturday. Jeez. Another quarterback. This team's done, so I don't really care too much. These last 3 teams are all pretty much done. So I shouldn't be wasting that much time on them, really, to tell you the truth. But I do need a quarterback, so let's just clean this baby up and go over to the most important, which is freaking FFPC, where I'm in the playoffs. But I could rock that out quick. I like their setup better for FAAB, actually. Willie Levis, baby. Let's go with it. This again. All right, we're done. Let's go to FFPC. Only 6 teams in this league. I got 3 teams left. 2 teams in the finals. 3 teams in the championship round. Yeah, see, I got Keon. I got Wandale. I got Noah Gray. Can I drop here? I mean, a lot of these FFPC teams, I don't really have much to drop because you're stacking all these freaking tight ends. Let's just see what's out there. Could use it. I mean, could drop the Bengals D. Let's go Tennessee. Let's drop Bengals D. We got $2. We'll spend $1 there. Save a big group. Create the next one. I work better under pressure, I think. Garendo, somebody dropped him. You can't pick him up till next week, or maybe he'll be available Saturday. I doubt it. Probably till next week he'll be gone. So that sucks for anybody who dropped whoever dropped Garendo. Wasn't me. At least I hope it wasn't me. I don't know. It wasn't me. Yeah, the receivers. They'll take a shot on Hollywood Brown. I could drop Knox at this point. You know what though? How much? I have $2 left. Shit, because I might need a kicker. If I get a kicker hurt this week, I need one next week. I can't even pick up Hollywood Brown. Or I could just cancel the Bengals D, I guess. Titans D. Maybe I'll just do that. Let's just cancel Tennessee D. Expect to win this week, and maybe we get Hollywood Brown for $1. All right, next team. Need a defense here. Denver on a bye. Tennessee, we got $1 left. Holy shit. Well, Dicker, don't get hurt, baby. Who the hell am I dropping? Oh, Adonai. There we go. Saints, Cincy. Bang. All right, one team left. Oh, no, actually, we're done. Actually, Chester's, yeah. This team is playing, still in it. Playing for the postseason, so I can still make pickups, even though we lost last week with this team. Let's see what we got. 3 minutes. See, I told you, I always get it done just in time here. I always just kind of squeeze it in. I kind of got it down, the exact amount of time. Then after this, I got to read my kids a little bedtime story, tuck them in, and then we're done. I need a running back here. I got Najee. Yeah. Debo. Yeah, I got a lot of shit here. $5 for this baby. Yeah, no mind in running with Minnesota D, man. The rest of the way, they're a good defense. They create a lot of turnovers. I saw freaking Flores with a Van Ginkel freaking shirt on today. So if they let up a lot of points, they create a lot of turnovers. That's what you need in these leagues. It doesn't matter really the points. It's all about the turnovers. That's where you get the points. So that's it. It's going to wrap it up pretty much. 9:58. I don't really see much here. Again, Hollywood, we can go after him once again. Who we dropping, though? I guess I could drop Davis Allen, right? And Higbee coming back soon. Davis Allen has been doing absolutely nothing. I have Chig, Noah, likely Kate Otten. Let's do that. And we'll go $3. Let's see if we get Hollywood here. That's it, man. Like, there's really not a ton out there. Cooks, maybe. I don't even think he's out here. McCormick. That'll wrap it up. 9:59. So we cleared it all up. That is FFPC. That is NFC. I got RT Sports left and FFWC, but that's 11 o'clock for the FFWC. And then RT Sports is at 12 o'clock, midnight. And then on Saturday, the only one that's 10 is NFC, and the rest are Sunday morning. FFWC and FFPC are Sunday morning. And then RT Sports actually is still midnight. So Joe says, you also have a lot more teams than me. Good luck, Steve. Good luck to you, Joe, man. Thanks for joining me tonight. And then Joe says, I used to wait like that. I end up missing some things. That's why I asked. We all have our own process. Yeah, no, man, I agree. Like, you're better off starting the day before, just kind of give it a rough draft. I usually don't miss stuff, though. Like, I don't really hate on myself. I actually do. I feel like I process it pretty good. But yeah, like it's probably better just to go the day before. But yeah, man, thanks for joining me, guys. Good luck this week. I'm going to be dropping a sleepers video on the Face Off Sports Network for the Buy-Mageddon on that channel. It'll be broadcasted on my channel too, but stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out later tonight. Thanks, everybody. Take care. We'll see you soon for another show. I got some basketball stuff upcoming pretty soon. We're going to be talking some college basketball, some NBA, and then obviously some playoffs. Playoff football right around the corner. We'll be doing some picks for that as well. And then obviously, college basketball, NBA heating up, March Madness after the new year. So stay tuned to the channel. Like, subscribe, share. Appreciate it, everybody. Once again, follow me on X @Fantasy Savvy. We'll see you soon. Thanks for joining.